All right, sleepers. Black shirt monologues. This is my government mule shirt. So what song are we talking about today? We are talking about Something's Just Behind. Now, this song is very important to me for two very different reasons, actually. Reason number one is I wrote the bass line in 2012, in the fall of 2012. I kept it. And I wrote that bass line when my dad was dying and I was living in Colorado, and a lot of attachment to that bass line for the emotion that I poured into it, and just the fact that I hadn't even played my guitar in months, and I just felt the need to pick it up, and I just wrote that, you know, like, not all of it, just the verse part, but like, honestly, that's the most difficult part of the fucking song anyway, so I kept it. And then years and years and years later, I was, still writing with Brian at the time, and, I pulled out that bass line and was just like, hey, how about this? And he came up with the lead guitar part to the solo, the lead solo. It's a badass solo, and he was gracious enough to let me keep it and let me use it. And then it kind of naturally progressed, and the music was done for a while, and it was just like, okay, well, the song is written musically. I didn't have lyrics to it. Well, one day, I'm sleeping, and I'm having the absolute worst nightmare I've ever had in my entire life. And I actually woke up my partner because I was screaming. I was screaming so loud. She woke me up, and like immediately it was such a horrifying nightmare. I literally just started crying. And I have never had a nightmare as bad as this before in my entire life. When I was a child, like any of my childhood horrible nightmares, yeah, like I would rather have 100 of those than even half of this one again. So the song is a direct telling of what happens in the nightmare. That's what it is. Just like, I can't find my way. The path is dark. It's no longer paved. I'm in the forest. I'm running. My feet move the ground. You ever, when you're running in a dream or a nightmare, you're not actually getting anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, your feet can be moving as fast as you fucking want, but it's like the ground's moving and you're not. Like, so that's that, and then I come into this town, and as I'm like running past all these stores, the windows are just shattering and coming out at me right behind me, and it's fucking terrifying. And, then I get into this house, and I'm like, all of a sudden, it's the dream, right? So, now I'm in the bed. I mean, I wrote the chorus just to kind of like get some fucking perspective there. Am I asleep or am I dead? I can't escape the thoughts the stories in my head. When will I ever get some rest? So then, then the second verse, like I'm in this bed, and I'm just feeling like I can just feel all these things that were chasing me, and I never saw what it was. I don't know if it was a demon or gargoyle or zombie or a fucking werewolf or whatever the fuck, but it was just a thing, so like I can feel them like coming all into the house, and I can feel the windows swelling, and then they break, and this thing comes in, and it's on top of me, and it's just clawing me to death. I mean, clawing me to fucking death. And that's when I was woken up. Yeah, fucking terrifying. Absolutely fucking terrifying. And honestly, it fucked me up. It really did. For like 2-3 days, like I was like not right in the head. I went to work that day, and everyone was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Nah, man, I'm not. Like, I'm really not okay." Like, so honestly, the only way for me to get over it is to turn into a song. So, been turned into a song. Yeah, that's what it's about. Fucking terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.